Brett Camper here for episode number 6. Welcome.
Thank you.
I wanted to start off, and I'm actually just getting to know you now. We have not met yet. This is actually our first time meeting. But also for the listeners, I want you to kind of go through your story, a little bit of your background, and who you are.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I'm Brent Camper, and I've been in Special Olympics for 23 years, but it didn't start out that way. When I was 3 or 4, doctors didn't think I could walk or talk normally. They didn't think I would be able to make it. My family, my mom, my sister, my father fought for me throughout my whole life. And my sister's been married since 2008, so her husband also supported me every step of the way. And they didn't think I could do much. But I'm talking just fine right now, and I'm like a really fast runner in the 100. So yeah. I've been involved in Special Olympics for, like I said, 23 years. But yeah, it's been quite the journey, but I am thankful to be in it. And what God has done for me as well. Learning disabled my whole life, and I had hyperactivity, and also a lot of seizures when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I don't have as many seizures now. That was due to not being able to control it, and that was also due to being hyper all the time. But because as I became an adult, I was able to be more mature, and I haven't had seizures since. But I mean, that caused a lot of stuff to happen. My hamstrings were actually tight when I was 3 or 4. I was doing stair sits, going up and down the stairs constantly, and my family really helped me work on getting through that. And I've been able to walk more and run more. So after that happened, I've been able to do a lot more because they helped me get to the point where I could walk and talk and be able to run all sorts of things. So I don't need, ever since about 3 or 4 years old, I've actually been able to go up and down stairs while walking, and also I've been able to, like I said, run, because that's one of my things to do is running. So it's been really great, and I wouldn't change it because God's really gifted me with other opportunities.
Where did that passion come from? Where did that start?
Well, the passion actually started with basketball and Special Olympics in 1998 of October. I was part of the junior basketball team, and I actually wanted to improve in basketball a little bit better. So I tried track and field for running and the long jump at the time, which that would be because how you could work your way going from the floor to the hoop. So, but then I found out I actually liked doing really fast sprints, and I was really impressed by it, and so I kept going with it. There were times I took a break from track and field and Special Olympics, but after I rejoined in 2013, I've been joining since, and this is actually going to be my second USA Games to go to. My first one was in 2014 with Illinois.
Yeah, Team Illinois. Mm-hmm.
But now going here with Team Missouri in 2022. And one thing I would like to share is that Special Olympics Missouri does things differently than Illinois. So we have to have our own fundraiser to each athlete and coach has to have their own fundraiser to raise funds to their own funds to go to the USA Games. So I've got a little link right there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You had a fundraiser going on, and there's the link, guys. I'm actually going to share this link on my YouTube description So you guys can probably just
My
look
finger's not
up
too
along.
much in the way. Yeah.
I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll put that link for everybody in the descriptions for my YouTube video here,
Yeah.
so they
Thank
can go right to that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but no, it's definitely been a journey, and I had a back injury in 2017 that caused me not to jump as far in the long jump. And I, I used to, as everyone in Crystal Lake can tell you, I used to do like 4 to 5 days of running and working out. But now it's like I've had to cut it down to 3 to 2 because like of that back injury. I've had to be more careful about how I go about my workouts, but I do make sure I get my lifting in. I combine that with upper and lower in one workout. I was going to the gym, but after COVID hit, I was a little more wanting to be careful and
hmm
working out at home more. But then, like, I did my running workouts at the park, and one thing I've never done in my life that I got selected for with Missouri is shot put. At the selection camp that we had back in end of June,
hmm
I was actually doing really good at it. And I was struggling for a long time with that because I couldn't really adjust to how to do a shot put. But after selection camp this year, it's like it came simple. So I've also been practicing the shot put, and that's going very well. This is the first time I'm actually doing shot put for not only USA Games,
Uh-huh.
so this upcoming track season is spring 2022. So because the USA Games takes place in Orlando in June 2022, so it'll be interesting. But I've been proved a lot of it.
Yeah, you look excited about that one.
I am. The coaches have asked us for the time being to do more walking. I mean, I still run when I have a chance to, but
hmm
I really want to work on my shot put since I'm still new to that. But
What's been the hardest thing about the shot put now that you're really trying to get into it? What's the hardest thing about it?
well, like I have to keep my hand completely flat. I can't do this. I've got to keep it like this.
hmm
They say that you could injure your wrist and also your hand if you curve your hand more. So like keep your hand straight the whole time.
hmm
Times where I still need to work on that, but I've been doing better.
So the technique has been the hardest thing to adapt to.
Yeah, but I'm getting used to it, which will help for USA Games. And I mean, running, I'm glad that I got selected for the 200. We're actually seeing if I can do the 100 since they were going to see if they were going to have me do the 400, but like I'm not a really longer sprinter. I'm like a short sprinter, so
Right. I think I saw your time when you placed for Team Illinois for
yeah.
the 100.
For Team Illinois, with USA Games, I got second.
Second,
Yeah, in the USA Games, and that was 13.52 seconds.
13.52. Yeah.
And so, like, everyone had everyone with Team Missouri had some options that were given to them that they really don't want to do. So I was one of those people too because of the 400. So we're going to see if I can switch that to the 100. But I am for sure doing 200 in the shot put.
200 in the shot put. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to work okay with the 100.
Yeah. You mentioned your work ethic earlier, and that everyone in Crystal Lake could tell me, about that training that you used to do. And I believe you because when I mentioned that you were coming on here, so many people I knew had known you. And
Yes.
yeah, almost everyone I talked to who asked me who was coming on, they're like, oh my gosh, Brent's coming on. And I go on the Crystal Lake page, you're like a hometown hero over here.
No, it's so nice because like at the time we were living in Illinois,
Mm-hmm.
and in 2016, my mom and I were just enjoying the day out in Chicago, and I got a text from then City Councilman Jeff Porson saying, "Did you get this invite?" I'm like, "What invite?" He's like, "The city is proposing to put street signs in your honor throughout the city." I'm like, "I didn't know that." And he's like, "Yeah, they're doing it." I'm like, "Wow, cool." So
Yeah, definitely an inspiration to
street
the community.
signs.
Yeah. Where are those street signs?
Lakeshore Drive and 14 going into Crystal Lake.
Hmm.
After you turn off of Union going towards Crystal Lake Central,
Yeah.
and back up right by its where you start going north towards the school, like right in the parking lot.
I have to look out for those.
Yeah. I have a helper bringing this time.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it into the camera a little bit. There it is. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. That's amazing.
I know.
That's got to feel so humbling for you.
Yeah.
Actually, someone I know and I still work with, a client of mine, worked out at Charter Fitness, Crystal Lake, and he said he said he used to see you there. I think I started working there as a trainer after you had left.
Yeah.
But do you remember your days working out there? I mean, I miss that gym.
Yes, I do. I'm still connected with many great friends from there.
Yeah.
Facebook. I mean, we're not just friends on Facebook, we're friends in person because of that, but still stay connected with them. And also my former trainer, Jeff Gardner. I mean, that's who I was work out with every time when I was there. And the reason why I left Charter was to stick with him because he became a trainer at a different gym at the time. So
yeah,
I stayed with him. And
you find someone you have a good rapport with and you trust them, and you know that's a good relationship to have.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Charter Fitness. I mean, it's no longer there.
Yeah, I know.
But no, they still have the street sign up. They never took it down. But
I'm glad.
just leave it there. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And no, you're very inspirational and motivational when you speak online.
Yeah.
And I know that just comes naturally from you inside. I bet you've been able to kind of help yourself kind of work through some hardships. I mean, I'm sure it hasn't been easy for you your whole life. So
like, I mean, working at the gym really improved a lot of stuff. I was like, I got better at every sport, not just one, but at every sport. And like, at times, like the squat press was really difficult. But like I said, Jeff Gardner, my trainer at the time, still love him. He pushed me to do better, and I did get to do better. Even the low rows, I mean, I improved at those big time. And so there were some workouts that were challenging, but because of Jeff's help and because of the help of others, I was able to accomplish those goals. So that helps. And especially when it comes to running, you have workouts that go with your legs, so like lunges, and I work out to also stay conditioned with Special Olympics. I mean, that's part of why it's important to work out. It's like, if you're really serious about being in sports, one of the things you have to consider is lifting, like working out with weights or dumbbells or kettlebells, whatnot, barbells even. You have to know about, well, you're going to have to work out to keep your body conditioned to be in great shape.
So you've had a lot of support, a lot of help. Is there a moment where like you thought you might quit doing this? Obviously you haven't, you're still doing it. But maybe a moment where you thought, I don't know if I should keep doing this, or maybe I don't know if I can. And what helped you with that? If you had a moment like that?
the experiences, the friends, new friends as well, and friends I'm already with, also new friends, and the events. Like, I just like to go out there and just give it my all, and also to have fun doing it.
You love this. Like you've never had a thought that not doing it. You just love it so much.
Yeah, and like there's times where it's like, especially when with basketball in 2017, like in February, I'm like, this is getting too tough. I mean, this is getting really hard to do.
Hmm.
I joined again when I was in North Carolina. That was very good, but it was 3-on-3 basketball over there. They don't have the full 5-on-5 as much. Out here in Missouri, they got the both 3-on-3 and 5-on-5, and I've been on 5-on-5 just before COVID hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it again, and it's great, and it's doing everything I can to stay with it, and the running is really, I mean, I can't run as fast as I used to, but I'm just trying. So maybe in some US against of this one for 2022 might help get faster, might help me improve faster. I don't know, but just gotta see what happens. But
Yeah.
I still like the chance that I get to do my second one. I mean, a lot of people work hard, fight hard, be part of USA or World Games or Special Olympics, and in some states are like, well, you got to wait years. Other states are like, you might have an opportunity again within the next 4. Other states are different, but I mean, because I'm with a different state with this one now, it's nice that I get to go again. It's like another accomplishment because now it's 2 USA games instead of 1, so it's great. It's looking forward to what it will be like in Orlando, and they're saying this is going to be live on ESPN, or not sure about the streaming part of ESPN. Can't always look into that, but like this is going to be live on ESPN, and it's taking place at the ESPN arena in part of Disney World. So there's like ESPN near Disney World, and there's Disney World itself, and Disney World also has a stadium too. So it'll be fun to see. It's so great because like in 2014, I was very impressed. I was like, wow, this is much bigger than I've ever been to because there's so many bleachers, and there's like banners with USA games on it. There's all those like everyone from different states in the country. I'm like, wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm friends with some people from the last USA games from out of state, and we're still friends to this day. So maybe I'll even meet more. Who knows?
Yeah. Of course.
Probably see some friends from both North Carolina and Illinois at this point, and I'm hoping to.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to finally meet some of the people I'm going to be teamed with here in Missouri. And one of the coaches, my coach Nikki, I actually met her at the Summer Games this year for like Special Olympics Missouri Summer Games in Columbia. And then I find out she's at selection camp. I'm like, you're one of the coaches? This is awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
After on August 8th, they announced who was going. And when they announced her, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. My friend Nikki is actually going to be the coach of our team because, I mean, I met her at the Summer Games and she's very motivating for all teams and everything. Then I met some new friends that I'm going to be teaming with here in Missouri. So, hey, cool.
That probably takes away a little bit of the nerves, right? You know, because you know the coach, you know some of your teammates. Do you get nervous when you're about to?
I try to stay focused. I mean, sometimes like if there's like a brain delay or something, or it's like this is going on way too long. I hope we can run soon.
Yeah, getting antsy.
I'm already antsy, and I'm also getting tired from sitting down when I'm weighing a ton. So it's like, I hope we get to run soon because my legs are already getting tired. I want to make sure I can do this.
Uh-huh.
For the most part, I try and do my best to stay focused. Like when that noise goes off, I go. When that noise goes off, I go. I try and keep that motivation because that's how I can make it myself get going. Is make every event you have to listen to the noise going off. So it's like, okay, so as soon as that noise goes off, you gotta take off. And I try and keep that in mind so I'm ready.
Well, this is exciting. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to follow it now that I know you, and I'll look out. And you're very active online, so I'm sure I won't miss it.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
And then in Orlando, there's always that chance my dad might share updates of my events. I mean, I'll do my best for that part, but sometimes they want to make sure the athletes can just stay focused on their events. So,
oh yeah,
yeah. So, but in 2014, my dad ended up sharing my events, so it should work out just fine, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for you.
Yeah,
I'm happy that you're doing this and you're loving it. And that you got something new coming up too with the shot put, and I can see you're very excited.
Yeah, for many years I just couldn't do it. The ball felt too heavy at the time, which was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. Even though I was working out at the gym, the ball still felt kind of heavy. And here it's like I'm doing what I'm supposed to, like putting it here, and it feels as light as 5 pounds. I know that a shot put normally is about 25 or so pounds, 20 to 25 pounds, but it feels like a 5-pounder ball just to push off. So I'm like, wow, cool.
It's a testament to your strength training. You've been working hard.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's nice to feel those results, right? After you've worked out for a while, and you can see the difference or feel the difference. Yeah,
exactly. And I did get stronger at my defense in basketball after I worked out the gym. So that was a big push for that too. So I was like, oh, yeah.
So we have kind of similar interests. Like I played basketball in high school. And like I mentioned to you earlier, when I did track, I only did the short distance stuff, some jumps. Do you have a favorite like basketball player, professional that you like?
Oh yeah, everyone that we're friends with, that you know and I know, they can tell you it's Michael Jordan. Every time we watch that, oh my gosh, the best memory is always going to be that pump fake on Brian Russell in the 1998 NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Jordan goes against Brian Russell. Jordan picks up Brian Russell. He shoots. That Bulls lead at 87, 86.
Yeah.
I'm like, right.
and you look, and there's the shot of the or the picture of the shot, and you can see the Utah fans, right behind they're all dejected and the ball hasn't gone in yet. Like you can just tell on their face. They just know. Yeah, they just know. Yeah, those were some good times, especially being from Illinois, having a team to like basically won every year. Yeah,
it's amazing. Michael Jordan, he played great. I mean, many can know who they are the best of all time, but to me, if you lead your team to 6 NBA titles in all 6 NBA Finals appearances, and also get 6 NBA Finals MVPs at the same time, and that's for every NBA Finals you've gone to. See, that to me that makes you the greatest. It's like you can go to as many NBA Finals as you can, win or lose, but Jordan won all. for every NBA Finals appearance. So to me, it's like he's still the greatest. And I mean, 5 league MVPs plus a Defensive Player of the Year from a shooting guard. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, you know what Michael Jordan did in his time. He can be considered the greatest, inspirational. I looked up to him when I was a kid. But I feel like you and your story is just as inspirational to me. So
Thank you.
and I'm glad that you share that with everybody, and that you're, like I said, you're always online and really lifting people up. You just tagged me in the other day in a motivational post about not giving up. So thank you for that. I mean, thank you for accepting me as a friend on Facebook. You have the max amount of friends. So if I made the cut, then you had to bump somebody off for me and my wife.
Sometimes I always have here and there someone just cuts me off at a time. So
okay. So you get some room. You can feel someone like me.
Well, no, but I mean, I'm glad we've met. And
yeah.
Sarah have been great, and I appreciate your donation recently too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
That's very helpful.
Yeah. And like I said, it truly is inspiring, and my podcast is all about, although you're living in Missouri now, all about local people that people can reach to, people can hear from someone from their town, right? So everyone I have on my podcast usually is someone local, and I live in Algonquin. Crystal Lake's just a town over. I grew up in Huntley, so I'm here. I've been here, and it's just a great place. Great place to be in. So
I like to stay connected with the Crystal Lake group page. I mean, I'm from there. I mean, I spent most of my life there, so it's like people are great to me. And whether we're connected on Facebook or just through the group page, it's like I don't want to lose that connection, because I mean, there are so many people who support everything I do, and Crystal Lake's one of the best feelings I've had for a long time, because everyone there is so nice and kind. I mean, even people who live in and around Crystal Lake in that area, also the Chicago area, it's like they're all very kind, considerate of me as I am for them. So it's like I feel a great blessing and connection with them, and just like friends with throughout Special Olympics in other states. They may not be in Illinois now later, or they may have not have been in Illinois, but I feel a great connection with them too.
Well, Crystal Lake, Illinois loves you. I can tell, and everyone said how great of a guy you were, and they were right. So I'm glad to have met you.
So keep doing your best at whatever it is that you're doing, just for anyone to hear that, and just keep working hard for it, because eventually it will happen that you get to go to some big event, or that you get to set a really big goal that you didn't before. In this case, for me, it's a second USA Games. So, like, this is my second USA Games. That's a really big goal for me, and now I get to go to Orlando in June 2022. So, yeah. I already showed you the link. I appreciate sharing that.
Yeah, I will definitely share it. Again, it's going to be in the description below. You guys follow Brett Cameron in his journey to 2022 Special Olympics.
Thank you. Yes, appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having
me. And I'll definitely keep in touch. I'll follow, and I'm glad to have made a friend.
You too. Thank you, Marco.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll like I said, I'll stay in touch, and I'll let you go.
Sounds good.
Good luck. Good luck to everything.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Thanks again.
You too. Thank you.